So hello from my absolutely boiling Ford Ka car. This is my first diary entry of many, hopefully. Basically, I'm feeling a little bit deflated in lockdown. You know, I've finished uni, I've got my show on BBC Radio Sheffield, Hello Friday, every Friday night, which at the moment has stopped and has been replaced, as all BBC evening shows have, temporarily with a regional standardised 4-hour block show. And it's made me feel a bit worried because in my mind I was finishing uni, I was walking into full-time work, which I know isn't always what happens, but you know, that's the way I was hopefully wanting to go. So I've not managed to start a podcast yet, and I was thinking, well, why don't I try and do sort of diary entries every other day or every week, updating people on my sort of quest to become a Radio 1 DJ. Now, I don't want this to be a bit of a David Brent thing where someone quite sad tries to reach their goals in a year and it doesn't happen, and it's just more of a, I don't know, a comedy show. By the way, I'm not out of breath. I've literally just walked in my car. This is how unfit I am. Like, I don't want it to be like a funny thing. I mean, we can have a laugh with it, but I don't want me to be the brunt of the joke. So hopefully I'm going to try and set myself 3 years to try and get into Radio 1 some way or another. And I'm not saying this in like a, I will push anyone out of the way for a radio job, which I've heard people say on my course before. That is not the attitude to have. By the way, I've just finished a journalism course at Hallam. So hopefully I will be able every single week to update you and see where I am on my quest to become a Radio 1 DJ, or at least just get a job somewhere that, I don't know. I know it's hard to work there as well, but I feel like I've really got it in me, and that's something I've struggled with. Sob story on the side. Something I've really struggled with sort of growing up was a lot of self-belief, right? So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for me, I struggled with it. I used to be quite overweight when I was 17, and I've lost about 3.5 stone in total now. And I mean, at school, I was never necessarily like the pretty and popular girl that everyone seems to want to be then, because we're all shallow in secondary school, like you can't deny it. So now is my time to flourish, my time to shine, and really believe that I can do something and hopefully document it as well. So if you do want to tune into more of these video diary entries, hopefully I'll get a bit better with like the framing and the editing and the altogether makeup, then I'd really appreciate it. And maybe document your journey if you've just finished uni or you've just been made redundant, anything, and you're on the quest for a job in lockdown. Maybe people will want to see it. Maybe we found a niche. But I hope you have a lovely day and see you again soon.